Alright, I wanted to give my bit on market share in two parts. Those that use Vista's sales numbers falsely to show consumer enthusiasm, and market share in the terms of viruses and worms and malware, what have you. The other point that I want to get in the video is the topic of fanboys, or being very passionate, or passionate user, whatever you want to call it. I've been reading comments and videos, and mainly I'm going on the topic that one of the things that I see about PC users is they can't stand many times the enthusiasm behind the Mac community, and look at Mac users as well. Look at their idiots. They're salivating over these computers, and whatnot, and it's all for corporate money, so on and so forth. So that's the other topic I wanted to cover in this video. Okay, first off, will be market share in Vista sales numbers. Quite frankly, I expected Vista to do well in the beginning. I expected the sales numbers to be fairly large. First off, there were many disgruntled XP users. XP had its plethora of issues, instabilities, whatnot. Why wouldn't consumers look forward to a new operating system? Vista was touted to be better, so on and so forth. So inherently, users are going to upgrade to that OS. Now, the primary reasons being, and we'll take business or anybody, whether it's retail or business. I know, at least for my business, it's very expensive once you have logistics in place and standards. Especially when you're in an industry that utilizes a standard and is declared, let's say Microsoft Word is the only method that can create legal documents, so on and so forth. Those standards behoove users to stay within that OS platform. And the opportunity cost to simply just state, I'm going to go to a Unix platform, Linux, or OS 10 is simply too high a cost. So to say that sales numbers in Vista are saying, well, that many users can't be wrong, Windows can't be that bad, so on and so forth, it's an evil necessity at this point. Microsoft, quite frankly, has monopolized the software computer industry in terms of the operating system. How it got there is a different argument. But that's what happens when one is so large and so much is dependent on it. Quite frankly, people are just going to be able to jump ship that easily. Sure, it can happen incrementally, and we're seeing signs of that. Rollbacks to XP, even more disgruntled users, many complaints of updates to Vista, so on and so forth. Even with my own workplace, many complaints about Vista and non-upgrades, so on and so forth. So simply stating numbers are high when the monopoly already simply exists is completely a moot point. It doesn't say anything for consumer enthusiasm. And that really goes into my argument about the whole fanboy, and from what at least that I see, and I could be wrong, but it's at least what I sense and see in the comments, is that many PC users, or when PC users or whoever they are, can't stand the loyalty behind the Apple product. I could say the same for many Linux users. I have met extremely loyal Linux users, as well as Mac users. But the punchline that I find funny in some of these comments is like, well, it's all for corporations. It's all for money. Well, what isn't? Many who watch football, baseball, basketball, you think they're doing that for fun? They get paid tons of money. The organizations that run it, NFL, whatever, all of them make tons and tons of money on your enthusiasm of watching that product. And so the variety of people have different likes, whether it be cars that they're loyal to, computers that they're loyal to, clothes that they're loyal to, hell, the even freaking type of console game, whether it's Xbox or the Sony. Everyone has their place in loyalty. And I will say that, at least as far as Apple goes, many advertising agencies have sought to replicate what Steve Jobs has been able to create within such loyal product supporters. And many would love to be able to match that kind of loyalty. So I see no problem with people having enthusiasm. Everybody has their own product that they like, whether it's sports, hobby, other types of products, whatever. That's, that we're all human, and that's what we choose to have. But to simply state that, oh well, it's all for money, again, what isn't?